Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to achieve this green smoky eye look, perfect for that special occasion or just going out with the girls, you know. If that's something that you would like to see, then keep on watching. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and did an IF camera, and then for this one I went ahead and primed it with my Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre from MAC. So for the palette today, I'm going to be using the L.A Girl Pro Artistry palette. It's so beautiful. I love the tones in here. This palette is just speaking to me on every level. I went ahead with the greens, but I'm really loving this blue right here as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm going in with the shade Radiance. Just tapping in, tap the axis off, and then just start going into my crease. I just like to go ahead and go in motions like this just to blend everything out. After going in with the shade Radiance, I'm going in with Champagne next, just a little bit on that same brush. I'm holding the brush down here because it just allows it to move on its own instead of you holding it over here and you're just putting all that pressure in and really not blending anything out. So let's just go ahead with Champagne to just build up that crease shade. Also, tilting your head back kind of helps, especially for hooded eyes. So at this point, it's just a matter of fact of going in and just building up that color payoff. Although I just take a little bit at a time, because you can always add more, but you can't take away. Just remember that, guys. So I like to go in Champion and then go back in with Radiance just to blend any edges out that are looking a little bit harsh. So right now I have Champion in the crease, and then just dip into a little bit of Radiance, and then just on the outer part, start blending edges out. And this is gonna help you have that seamless look. After building up the Champagne shade to the color payoff that I wanted, I'm gonna take Finesse and Brilliance, just a little bit. It's the same brush, but a different brush, if you know what I'm saying. Just a little bit, just to give us a guide of where we want to put our black. While I'm blending this shade out, I'm taking it all the way out here, so that way it starts giving me that snatch look. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the brush that I was using in the beginning with Champion shade, dip it in a little bit more, and start blending out the edges to Brilliance and Finesse. It's all about blending, you guys. That's how you get no harsh edges. It's just all about blending. This is kind of the scary part here. I'm taking a really small brush and start going in with the black. Honestly, I just like to use the small brush to help me guide the black. So I'm just tapping it in, tilting my head back. Might look a little patchy right now, but I promise after we start building out, it's going to be okay. I'm just laying it down so I know where I want to go ahead and start blending and adding more of that black. Okay, so then I'm taking my Morphe M505, taking a little bit more of that black, nothing too much, and then just start tapping. But as I'm tapping, I'm gonna go ahead and start using circular motions as well. And always remember, hold your brush down here, so that way you're not adding a lot of pressure to it and just everything blends out so seamlessly. I'm gonna take the first brush that I use with champagne, just a little bit, nothing too much, and start adding that color back in. That way, the black starts fading out. Now that I have a guideline to where I'm gonna lay my black later on, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting my crease. So for cutting my crease, I like to take my L.A Camo Hydrating Concealer, the shade Light Bay. So this is my trick. I do have hooded eyes. I like to put it as close as I can to the lash line and then just look up, and that's gonna give you a guideline of how to cut your crease. So that looks good to me. So after cutting my crease, I'm gonna take Prodigy first on a flat brush. You can wet this shadow to make it more intense, but I think on its own it's already intense, but it's up to you. And then on another flat brush, I'm taking Hot Shot. And these shades are so pretty, you guys. And as you can tell, there's barely any fallout. You guys, I'm telling you, this palette is bomb. Going back in with the Morphe M505 brush and a little bit of the black, I'm gonna go ahead and build it up just because we lost the black when applying our shimmers. And again, tapping motions. Alright, so for now I'm done with the eyes, because if I go ahead and apply my lashes right now, all that powder that I used to set my face is going to fall on top of my lashes, and I don't want that powdery look. So for primer, I'm going to take my Prime Focus Primer Serum. It's very hydrating from Wet n Wild, and it's cute, it's pink, it has this little droplet. It's going to make you feel very bougie, and we love you bougie. And then to fill in the pores, I'm taking my e.l.f. Poreless Put Primer. You already know, this is my go-to. I'm just applying it in my T-zone or where I have the big pores. So for color correcting, I'm taking my L.A Girl Pro Concealer and Orange Color Corrector. Just take that right here, here. Blending it out with a fluffy brush. And then setting it with my Ara Revolution Banana Powder. Now that my color corrector is set, I'm taking my CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation in the color T10. I really like this foundation. Not too many complaints about it. It is a little dark, so don't judge, you guys. For concealer, I'm taking my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Light Beige and Fair Warm. Fair Warm is just to put it right here in the inner corner of my under eyes, just to give me that very highlighted look. Since we're doing a very dark eyeshadow look, you want to look very highlighted, if that makes sense. So I'm taking Light Beige first. Alright, so for cream bronzing, I'm taking my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Cocoa. Just like I said, just putting it in little dots right here, 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 here. and taking an angled brush like this and just blending it out, tapping motions, and while I'm tapping, I also like to flick up. Moving on to powders, I'm taking my I Heart Revolution banana powder. I truly love this. This is like a holy grail in my makeup collection. It just makes your skin look so smooth. Plus there is no flashback. And did I just mention that it makes your skin look smooth? Like, this is really the real deal. And the best part about it is it's only $8. Like, makes your skin look good, save some money in your bank account, period. So I'm taking it on the back of my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, dip in a little bit, and I like to start right here in this area just to avoid the cakey look underneath my eyes. And to dust off all that loose powder that I just put on, I'm taking my Maybelline Full Coverage Super Stay Foundation Powder in the shade Golden Caramel. Alright you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start bronzing my skin with my Morphe Mega Star Bronzer. Really love this bronzer. Oh, I just love bronzer. After bronzing the skin, I'm just taking my banana loose powder again, just to clean it up a little bit. Ooh, I almost forgot to contour my nose, so I'm just taking my Physician Formula Butter Bronzer and an angled brush. So while my face is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and start finishing the bottom of my eyes. The first shade I'm gonna go ahead and take is Champion. I like to start with the outer corner and just build it in. Alright, and then taking that small brush that we used earlier with the black, just going in with a little bit of black and start smoking out the bottom lash line. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Prodigy first, just so we can blend the black into the lighter green. Switch brush and take Hot Shot. Really load that brush up and go into my inner corner. Alright you guys, and then for that inner corner highlight, I'm debating between Expressive and Passionate, which is these two shades right here. Probably gonna go in with Expressive first, and if I don't like it, I'll just go over with that Passionate shade. Ooh yes, I really like this shade. It has like a pink reflex to it. Alright you guys, so I finished this eye off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this fake away. So for blush today, I'm taking the Sweet Cheeks NYX blush in Daydream Today. After going in with my blush, I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my face with my setting spray. To finish up the eyes, I'm taking my Morphe eyebrow pencil in the color Chocolate Mousse. Some mirror. That outline that we did earlier when we were priming our eyes, it's gonna be the guide that you're gonna follow for the bottom of your eyebrow. Alright, you guys, so this whole entire time I thought I was recording. Look, don't judge me. But off camera, I just went ahead and applied my IMV Glam 3D Style 13 lashes. And then for my nude lip, I just used my classic go-to nude lip, which is the lip liner Nutmeg from NYX, then the Morphe liquid lip in True Story, and then also from Morphe for the ombre feel, I use the lipstick in First Base. It's my favorite go-to. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this green smoky look. It's perfect for a special occasion or if you're extra like me for an everyday look. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and share, and make sure to come back for the next video.